have Jordan blocks, boy.
When he didn't make the varsity team in 10th grade, he didn't stop playing ball here. In fact, he played even harder.
Good shot, man.
His first Wilson basketball was a hand-me-down Cassie Russell. Today, it's his very own Michael Jordan. Because Michael Jordan has always had a will to win. And he's always had a Wilson.
Chicken Little, come and go with me. Chicken Little, only at KFC. Chicken Little, come and go with me. Wow, 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 wow. Chicken Little, you're everywhere I go. 39 cents, you know I love you so.
Kentucky Fried Chicken's new Chicken Little sandwiches. They cost just a little, but people love them a lot.
Come and go with me.
So what's Little Dandruff?
Okay, imagine you're at the social event of the year, and your dream girl says hello, just as you do this. Her first impression? What a hunk. And only a few flakes.
Give me a break.
The breaks are you never get a second chance to make a first impression.
So?
So regular shampoos won't fix your problem. Try this.
Head and Shoulders? But you don't have dandruff.
Bingo.
Head and Shoulders, because you never get a second chance to make a first impression.
Why is this man being so unfair to his wife, enjoying his cold relief while she suffers, feeling no desire to sneeze while she stifles hers, without all the coughs and the runny nose that torture her night, resting in the same bed where she tosses and turns? Why? Because while she took a cold tablet, he took NyQuil. The nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head fever so you can rest medicine. Now a new cherry flavor, too.
You want anything? How about a light?
Whoa.
Oh, Bob, could you make that a Bud Light?
If you want the great taste of Bud Light, ask for it.
Did you see?
No. Did you?
No.
Bud Light. Because everything else is just a light.
She was so small she couldn't hit a backhand over the net until she tried with two hands. The rest is history. Chris Everett has always had a will to win. And she's always had a Wilson. He was 13 when he lost his first tournament on the final hole. So he came back here to work on his game because Ben Crenshaw's always had a will to win. And he's always had a Wilson.
Who says Chevy's better than Ford? USAC tested standard half-tons with their best automatics and half-ton payloads. 0 to 60, 40 to 55, pylon course handling.
Full-size Chevy beat Ford.
Level and uphill towing acceleration. Chevy with Vortec V6 beat Ford. Which truck should you be driving? USAC test just answered it.
Now, get $500 cash back on new full-size CK pickups.
It's today's Chevy truck.
Today, hospitals have more medicines than ever to care for their patients. The one they choose most to relieve pain is Tylenol. Look, last year they dispensed Tylenol 10 times more than the leading aspirin and ibuprofen brands combined. With so many pain relievers to choose from, isn't it reassuring to know the pain reliever hospitals use most is Tylenol? That's a good reason for you and your family to use Tylenol, too. Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most.
It was a year of streaks in college.
Performance. For some, it's more than a passion. It's a way of life. For them, there's Speed Stick antiperspirant. Nothing's wider. Nothing glides on drier. Nothing gives you all-day protection in a bigger way. If you give 110%, your antiperspirant should too. Speed Stick, the wide stick.
Lots of men have sensitive skin irritated by shaving. Aftershave skin conditioner is clinically proven relief. Sensible care for sensitive skin. After.
By Menon.
Freshman year, he played his heart out on this field every game as a drummer in the marching band. The rest is history. Walter Payton has always had a will to win. And he's always had a Wilson. When he didn't make the varsity team in 10th grade, he didn't stop playing ball here. In fact, he played even harder. Because Michael Jordan has always had a will to win. And he's always had a Wilson.
Still to come, plays that go beyond the boundaries of the ordinary. And when we return, John Madden with the year in the NFL. After this word from your local station.
The Big Eight's Offensive Player of the Year, Thurman Thomas, powers Oklahoma State against West Virginia in the John Hancock Sun Bowl, Christmas Day on CBS Sports.
This is CBS. This holiday moment is brought to you by American Outfitters.
I went to high school in Japan, and there the Christmas holiday is a real montage of customs from both East and West. Christmas dinner features delicacies like sashimi, sushi, and of course, the traditional sake. For several weeks before, friends and families exchange Christmas cards and gifts, stockings are hung, and joy to the world and jingle bells are heard everywhere, as they are around the world. But in Japan, Santa Claus is unique, for down through the years, he's taken on the features of an ancient Japanese god, Hote-suma, who had eyes in the back of his head. Santa wears a red suit, and he's fat and jolly, but he can see whether you're bad or good even when he's looking the other way. So, Ome de To. Merry Christmas.
The merriest of holidays from everyone at American Outfitters, who wish to remind you to take time to savor the many joys of this season. Warmest wishes from American Outfitters. Carson's Comedy Classics, 12:30 tonight on TV 10.
Something that I would...
I smell an Ultra. Wow!
Everybody's noticing the extra long distance of Ultra. Fact is, Ultra's tough to beat.
Nice bite, too.
Hey, you critter! Leave my Ultra alone.
It's a long one, Sam. Long gone.
Oh, darn it. Give me that Ultra, you thieving varmint.
Ultra by Wilson.
You'll dig the distance. It's out of sight.
Hey, Professor. I thought only students fell asleep in your class.
Just trying to get these finals graded?
You ought to revive with Vivarin.
Oh, Vivarin helps wake you up.
Government-appointed experts confirm Vivarin's safe and effective.
Revive with Vivarin.
I've tried it. Now I believe it. Denorex Tingles tells me it's doing more. Head and Shoulders, no tingle.
Both have dandruff medicine, but Denorex adds both an extra anti-itch medicine and conditioner, too.
Goodbye, Head and Shoulders. Hello, Denorex.
If you're up against the Old Boy Network, subscribe to the Wall Street Journal. You'll find that to achieve success, you don't have to be old. And you don't even have to be a boy.
Call 800-228-3880 for this special introductory offer. 13 weeks for just $29.75 with a money-back guarantee. 13 weeks, $29.75. Phone 800-228-3880 now for the Wall Street Journal.
It's a Radio Shack Merry Christmas.
Oh, I remember that Christmas. Dad gave me my first shortwave radio from Radio Shack. What memories. This Christmas, we got our son's color computer 3 from Radio Shack. It hooks right up to our TV and was on sale for less than $130. The color computer 3 makes learning fun. Jimmy even lets me use it for word processing when he isn't playing computer games. Lucky I still got my shortwave.
Save $70 on the sale-priced Color Computer 3, only at Radio Shack.
This is the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
First down. This is where Walter Payton played every game his freshman year as a drummer in the marching band. This is where Ben Crenshaw came back to practice after he lost the junior state by 1 stroke. And this is where Michael Jordan kept working on his jump shot when he didn't make varsity. What do these legends have in common? They've always had a will to win. And they've always had a Wilson.
And now, a word from a man who refuses to take the Drixoral his pharmacist recommends for 12 hours of cold relief. Drixoral, the pharmacist's favorite.
In one of these, and in one of these. One of these lasts longer than all the rest.
Laboratory tests prove in most devices, Energizer lasts longer than any other battery.
You ain't a Energizer.
Japanese imports have long had a reputation for giving you more car for your money. But now that's just make-believe. Because Ford Escort, the world's best-selling car, offers the same features as Toyota Tercel, plus air conditioning, power mirrors, and a 660 powertrain warranty. All for less money than Tercel, which makes Ford Escort the real value.
Now, during Ford's Leadership Celebration, get a $400 cash bonus on Escort.
This is the